cooking, Dad?
Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to do something really fun, really creative. I haven't seen this on the internet either. Honest to God, this is something I just recently thought of and I wanted to try it. And I've had mixed reactions. So I'm not even going to go into detail on it. We're just going to watch, see how it's done. And for guys, you get to use power tools. Very important note, paddle bits, clean them. Clean them before you use them. This one's brand new. I went and bought it, ran it through the dishwasher. Lots of hot soap. Just there is an oil coating on it when you buy them new. You don't want that on your food. That's a little gross. So I got 3 nice big potatoes here. And you need some big ones because we're going to hollow them out. And we're going to make stuffed. The oven's ready to go. We're going to make stuffed baked potatoes. We're going to use this paddle bit. Very slowly, we're going to drill in. We're going to hollow it out with a little tablespoon, or sorry, a teaspoon. A small one. Because this, you don't want to go too big because it'll break the sides, you'll see. Then we're going to use this to scoop out some inside to make it a little bigger for all the yummy toppings. We're going to make ham and cheese. We're going to make pizza. And we're going to do one with some cream cheese, herb garlic cream cheese with ham and cheese. Still ham and cheese, but just with a different flavor. So with that, we're going to get started. I've pre-made these before, so I know they take approximately, so I baked these already. These are 3/4 baked in the microwave, 3 on a plate, saran wrap, 10 minutes, done enough. They're just a little hard. Like I said, 70-80% cooked. You don't want them all the way cooked, otherwise they will break apart in your hand. So with that, get your first potato. Come on in for a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're just going to poke it. We're going to go slow. You don't want to go all out. You just want to go nice and slow and up and down just to get the potato out. You don't want the back end of the potato falling apart. We don't want a hole in it. So it does get a little messy, but then you take your little spoon, like I said. So now we're going to open this up just a little bit with our spoon, and we are going to start scooping some more out. And the reason is you want lots of toppings in there. You want this thing to be stacked full of yummy. And it's going to be. Like I said, you don't want to have all the way cooked. Otherwise, a soft potato will just break apart in your hand. And I'm going to show you how much I've carved out. Pretend you're carving a pumpkin. Okay. I don't know if you can get the camera to show in there how deep it is. Okay, so we're going to start. That one's done. Next one. And it's hard because every potato is different size. So same thing. Nice and slow. I would suggest not when you hold it like this. So if it does poke through, the sharp tip doesn't go into your hand. Otherwise, you might have extra ketchup on your potato. Even though it's not ketchup, it'll be blood. And we don't want that either. So, and if they do break a little, it's not the end of the world because you're going to wrap them in foil. And it doesn't matter. It's just going to bake all together. So again, we got the third one. If you can come in and see, there's your third potato. And then one more. And then before you use the drill, just clean it off. And if you don't have a drill, I did use a little paring knife, and you can carve through with a paring knife. Again, it's just a little harder. I like this because it gives a nice round starting point. You can see how easy it goes in, so you don't have to worry about cutting yourself unless you go through. The same thing, we're going to just clean this off. And we're going to carve this one out. And let me know if you've seen this before online. I didn't really look for it, but I just thought it's something really, really cool. And I mean, kids like pizza. I love ham and cheese, and I like cream cheese, and I like butter. So with that, here's our first one. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to start with cream cheese. So I have a little herb and garlic here, cream cheese. We're going to take a little scoop, get the potato off, and I'm going to push that in. I know my fingers are getting messy, but you want to use your hands here. Okay, you're going to push that in. So as it's cooking, that's going to melt all over the potato inside. So I got 1 slice of Swiss, 1 slice of ham. We're going to roll it tight. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut almost in half. Okay, so you're going to roll your ham and cheese, and we're going to slide it in. Just like so. And again, it might break apart. And that is it. Between the herb and garlic, the Swiss, and the ham, and you're going to put it up this way. You're going to wrap it. One down. And it doesn't matter how they sit, because it really doesn't. Next one, we're going to use this deep one, like so. This one, we're going to do pizza, just because this one might be really good for holding sauce and that, because how deep it is. So I'm going to take some pasta sauce. We're going to go one. And this is just a tablespoon. You can use this, obviously, it depends on the size potato. Okay, we got a little pasta sauce inside there. Next, I got some little pieces of mozzarella. I'll jam a couple in. And then we got little sliced pepperoni. We're going to throw that in. And we're going to throw some more in. And the oils from the pepperoni actually should probably be quite nice on this. And we're going to put one. So that's 5, actually. That's really, really good. And then we're going to put some more cheese in the end. And then we're going to add one more mozzarella. And we're not quite done with this one, but you can see that's kind of neat. And then, before we wrap it up, I do have, if I can open it, my hands are a little slippery, some Parmesan, and I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan on it. And we're going to wrap it. Again, doesn't matter, the foil is going to keep it together. Last but not least, your traditional ham and cheese one. So this one, again, we're just going to clean up the tip. So this one, I'm going to start with some good old-fashioned butter. We're just going to drop butter in, like so. And again, we're going to take a slice of ham. We're going to take a slice of cheese. And again, you could use turkey. I just think ham and cheese will actually taste the best out of everything. Just my opinion. We're going to cut. And you got to make sure you roll it, that it'll fit into the hole, like so. Perfect. That one went in really, really, really nice. And then we're going to cover it. I'm going to set the oven. I wanted to shut it off. I'm going to set the oven to 400. We're going to cook them for 30 minutes, and then we're going to see them when they're done. All right, everyone. It's been 20 minutes. It's been 400 degrees. I am pulling them out. You can hear the sizzle. And I would advise wearing an oven glove. I have no idea which one's what right now because I've moved them around a couple times. About every 10 minutes I flip them. So we're going to open all 3 on this plate. We're going to see how they all look. And ooh, they are hot. So can you come in to see this? I have no idea which one's this. This looks like ham and cheese. Ooh, with cream cheese. Look at that. We're going to cut one open once I get them all done. I think that looks very hot. I think that looks absolutely yummy. Okay, next. We have the other ham and cheese with butter. So you can tell because this one has like the herb and garlic coming out of it. And this one, wow, you can smell the ham and Swiss. And this one has, you can actually see the butter is cooked through. If you can actually see like there's a grease on it. And that's what you wanted. You wanted the butter to come out. So if those two are that, if I was a betting man, I would bet this is pizza. You can see from the, hot. We're just going to dump it. And we're going to have a look at this. And there's your pizza one. Again, the sauce is cooked all through this. So we're going to do the drum roll here. Which one do you want to start with? Let's start with pizza because it's right there. So I don't even know. I'm going to cut it like this. Ta-da. Look at that, everyone. Again, I'm making a mess just to show you. I think there's your pepperoni. There's your mozzarella. And what I would do to finish this one off, if I was serving it to friends and family, I think that looks absolutely yummy. I have a certain kid that would probably love that. So next, let's try ham and cheese. Try lengthwise. Ooh, look at that. You can actually see the hollow. There's all the ham and cheese and all the butter. You can actually see the butter in the potato. You can see how the ham and cheese is cooked together. That looks absolutely yummy. That could actually be a nice breakfast even, or lunch. And then last but not least, the herb and garlic. As I pushed out, you can see it there. Look at that. There's your ham and cheese all rolled up, still melted. There's your, wow, those absolutely look fantastic. That took 30 minutes, 10-minute prep time, 10-minute prepping the potatoes, 5-10 minutes making them, wrap them, 20 minutes at 400. You got a really cool lunch, dinner, or if you're entertaining, or, you know, football season's coming up, you want to feed your family something cool for dinner, for a snack at halftime. That is a cool idea. So with that, we'll see you at the next video.